Police in Denver recently required their officers to undergo more training for a new addition to the force. Flashlight attachments that were added to their service weapons have been blamed in 4 different accidental shootings in just the last year. Officers have pulled the triggers accidentally when trying to turn on the weapon-mounted light or when their fingers slipped off the light switch. That series of shootings led to the Denver Police Department mandating more training with those gun-mounted lights.
And it can be a potentially fatal mistake. Police officers pulling the trigger on the gun instead of the flashlight switch placed right under it.
And 23 ABC's Lauren Ettlinger investigated why this is happening and what local law enforcement is doing to prevent it.
Last year in Denver, Colorado, there were 4 accidental police shootings when officers meant to switch on a flashlight, but instead fired rounds.
We have to be able to identify a target. We have to be able to identify if the person is a threat, if that person is a threat, what they are doing at that time.
Light is crucial for an officer to be able to see, but it almost proved fatal.
These accidental officer shootings are caused by mistaking the light switch on the gun for the trigger.
We haven't had a single negligent or accidental discharge attributed to them.
While the Kern County Sheriff's Department hasn't had any accidental discharges, Bakersfield Police have had some close calls.
Those incidents are operator error.
The BPD reports 2 accidental shootings in the last 2 years for mistaking the light switch for the trigger. But the department has made training with the light-equipped guns mandatory since 2011.
It is on their firearm when they're trained at the academy, so that's the only thing that they know.
Some gun owners don't see how anyone could make this sort of mistake.
You press on the light to turn on the light, but you pull the trigger to fire a round. So to me, it's 2 different actions.
Still, the BPD says the 90 hours of training new officers get should ensure mistakes like this don't happen in the future.
There's only one way to use it. If you use it the way that you're trained, then there won't be an accidental discharge.
Lauren Ettlinger, 23 ABC.